Lisa A. Romano here, the ACOA Life Coach, coming at you to talk to you today about self-esteem and what people can do to help themselves gain some self-esteem during this difficult recovery process. A couple of things we have to get out of the way, though, dear one, is that it's really impossible for us ACOAs who have never developed a sense of self to have self-esteem. I remember hearing that concept, and I would hear people say to me in high school and even in grammar school, because I was I acted out a lot. I was picked on and I was bullied and I felt powerless. So, I was very reactive. So if a bully pushed me, I pushed the bully back. And there were consequences of that. I wasn't liked. And so on my report card, things were said like, she lacks self-control, needs to work on self-esteem. Well, that's all fine and good if you have a mom and dad at home who are encouraging you to love yourself. But hello, I didn't have that. And if you're watching this channel, more than likely you didn't have a mom and dad who were saying, you're such a good little girl. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so good. You're so wonderful. What would you like to do today? How do you feel? What's on your mind? I didn't have that. That was like Brady Bunch stuff. So whatever. So for the purpose of this video, what I'm trying to drive home for anyone who is suffering from tremendous low self-esteem is that sometimes for ACOAs, it's worse than just low self-esteem. We don't have a self. We have no footing. We have no jumping off place. So telling me at 12 to work on my self-esteem was like asking me to go work on the Titanic. Where is it? What is it? What the hell are you talking about? So, let's clear that up. Dear one, if you're struggling with having no confidence, then it's time that you stop beating yourself up for not having any confidence. Hear what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's not your fault if you don't have confidence. It's not your fault if you don't have a sense of self. You didn't do that to you. If you don't have a sense of self, that means you were violated. That means you were neglected. That means somebody missed the boat. Someone did not do what they were supposed to do. In a normal functional home, mommy and daddy are supposed to make it about you. About you. We are not supposed to have to worry about how mom and dad feel. Imagine that, dear one. That's a new concept, isn't it? Let that just sit in your head for a little while. We, the children, are not supposed to have to take care of mommy and daddy's feelings. Oh my God, what a concept. If you're healthy and you had someone love you and you felt love as a kid, then that's really normal for you. That's your experience. But for one out of four of us grew up with a parent who was an alcoholic. Those are huge statistics. So chances are you were not alone in school, although you probably felt like you were. Okay, getting back to the self-esteem thing. What I want you to take away from today is that A, don't beat yourself up if you don't have self-esteem, because it's not your fault. It really is not your fault. That was the job of mom and dad. Mom and dad were supposed to encourage you to be who you are. They weren't supposed to have alcohol addictions, chemical addictions. Dad wasn't supposed to beat up mom. Dad wasn't supposed to beat us up. Mom wasn't supposed to stand there and take it and act like she couldn't leave. Mom wasn't supposed to be passed out on the couch. Mom wasn't supposed to be beating us the minute dad got out the door. That's crazy. Mom wasn't supposed to be a crack addict. Mom wasn't supposed to be bulimic. Mom wasn't supposed to be a shopaholic. Mom wasn't supposed to be having affairs behind dad's back. That wasn't supposed to be happening. But when you grow up with parents who are so self-absorbed, and I'm just going to say it, alcoholics are self-absorbed. They beat the crap out of us either physically or verbally, emotionally, psychologically, and some of us even sexually. So horrible and so heinous and so disgusting. And then the next morning, we're having breakfast with them, and we have to act like nothing happened. Woo-hoo. That's what makes us feel crazy. That's what makes us feel invalid. That's what makes us wonder if our perception is real. Because Nothing makes sense. There are elephants throwing up all over the room, and mom and dad are acting like nothing happened. So we get beat up, and then people act like the people we're supposed to trust, the people we are powerless to. I mean, they're God to us. They're mom and dad. They feed us. They put the roof over our head. Oh my God. And we can't trust them? In those moments when we're being violated, we disassociate. We have to. We had to go someplace else. We had to, whatever it was, create fantasies in our head. For me, I counted. That's what I did. I counted. I counted letters in a sentence on my fingers. That's one of the things I did. I memorized license plates. I used to pull hair out of my head, and just pulling the hair out of my head would take me away. Sounds bizarre, I know that, but that was all part of my amazing ability to escape my painful reality. I'm proud of those things now. I'm a survivor. I found ways to survive the chaos. And what was really crazy was that I felt that the air in our home was so toxic, but everybody was acting like it was normal. It was maddening to me. I felt one thing, but everything that was going around me seemed, to my eyes, normal. And I knew that's what other people saw. They saw the normal. They saw the Brady Bunch facade. Ain't no Brady Bunch in my house. I knew it. I was probably the most emotionally honest in the group. So no, there was no time for me to develop a self. I was trying to survive the painful emotions that I was experiencing every day. So if you get anything from this video, dear one, let it be that it's okay that you don't have a sense of self, because that's okay, because self is with you. That's right. Your higher self is your Holy Spirit. The reality is that your spirit's volume is turned really, really low. That's okay. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Your spirit is still there. You were born with a spirit, and your spirit might be, the voices in your head that were created because of craziness at home might be really, really loud. And the brain patterns might be really, really loud, but they're just patterns. They're just patterns. They don't define you, dear one. Nobody can kill your spirit. No. That's infinite. That's forever, dear one. So what I do here on this channel is I teach you what I've learned. I coach you, and then you apply what you learn. And you, little by little, begin transforming those messages that mom and dad put in your head that no longer serve you. As Eckhart Tolle would say, you learn to leave your pain body and transcend the wounds of the ego. And you learn to hold on to higher self. And you learn to believe in self. And then, dear one, we can work on self-esteem. So that's what I want to leave you with today. My name is Lisa A. Romano. I am a life coach. I am also a best-selling author. A couple of my books are The Road Back to Me, My Road Beyond the Codependent Divorce, Loving the Self-Affirmations, Quantum Tools to Help You Heal Your Life Now. And my website is www.healingselfesteem.com. Dear ones, please subscribe. Help me help you. Namaste.